Okay, I'm going to review this book called Sugar, Salt, Fat by Michael Moss. And the book basically talks about the insidious industry of how food gets marketed, how they trick you into buying different foods, and it's really about the food industry, how insidious they could be. He breaks he breaks down how cheese has now been so ubiquitous. It's actually an ingredient. It's almost in everything you eat. If you really pay attention to the labels, they have different ingredients. But cheese has actually become an ingredient. He breaks down the history of cheese. He breaks down the history of how sugar, when sugar gets added, how their sales spike, how even how some foods have they have a bliss point. Like when you eat certain foods and they tell you and you eat it and you feel like, man, I just can't stop eating it. I don't know. You feel like a crack addict. That's the bliss point. That's basically been engineered and tested by scientists. What's the point that you just can't get enough? And the scientists know once you have that bliss point, you're just going to continue to consume. Because the food industry doesn't really want you to be healthy. They just want you to keep consuming. They don't care about... that's why you see so much health junk food. Vegan cookies and all types of, because they really care about, or whole grain this, or vegetarian cupcakes, and just junk food, veggie chips, different things like this are marketed to trick you. 100-calorie packs, a lot of things, a lot of cereals, a lot of, how these guys, they purchased scientists to deliberately come up with a study that will say that a child can actually do better in school if they eat their breakfast. Eat their cereal, when it's really if a child eats their breakfast in the morning, not really their cereal, but they try to, and then they had got sued and they had to take it down. This is the reason when you walk in a gas station, certain foods are placed in certain spots. Okay, and it talks about how each grocery store, why everything is placed where it's placed, and how they fight for it to get placed where, all of that stuff is in this book. And this book is really an amazing book. It kind of reminds me of it's not really, it's just letting you know about the industry as a whole, the different tricks and tactics that they use, Lunchables, Pop-Tarts, just different things you're not even recognize that you're eating when you go to the store and you grab a diet soda. What ingredients are, how what's the real deal about these diet sodas and different ingredients that's in your food. This is a great book to pick up and read, and it's very thorough, very thorough. He doesn't miss a beat. He tells everything how it is. It might encourage you to lose some weight. For me, it's good to know, but that stuff is addictive. It's hard to quit. It's like cigarettes. But it's a great book. If you pick up this book and you read it and you like it, drop a comment below. As far as what I give it a it's a very good book. I say an 8.5 out of 10. Very good book. It was very in depth. The guy breaks down everything from bread to cheese to why are certain, when you go inside a gas station, why they have stuff placed where they do, or why they might be in the proximity of certain schools and vending machines and everything. He breaks that down. So just a quick book review. Sugar, Salt, Fat by Michael Moss. Go pick it up. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm Eddie Starr. Peace.